jump right into the game. I hope everything is fine this time. Looks great for me. There's the question in the chat if we cover the event. I talked to the admin today if they need English shoutcasters at the tournament, and he said the budget is too low, so they can't afford flying us in, but we'll work on a solution. Maybe we do replay casts, maybe we'll do a restream of the tournament, and if everything goes well, we get a video feed without the Chinese commentators, and then we'll just cast over that feed. That'll be the perfect solution, but I'm not sure how this will work out. But I'll keep you updated on Facebook and stuff. If you like the casts in the past, I hope you guys follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Twitch, of course, and subscribe on YouTube, but whatever. Yeah, let's start with the game. It's a human mirror on Ancient Isles. Yumiko in the top left as the red human player and Romantic as the yellow human player in the bottom right, both going for an Archmage and the obvious human build order that Insomnia invented in like 2005. Nothing much happened in human early games in the last 10 years. I hope the stream is fine, I hope the sounds are fine. If I can fix anything, just tell me. I'll do it right away. This is all best of 3, and of course it's double elimination, so the loser of this game falls down to the loser's bracket and the winner advances. There's a slightly different thingy in this qualifier here, because 4 players are advancing to the grand final, not only 2, so we won't have a winner bracket final. There are 2 semifinals, and the winner of the semifinals will advance to the grand finals in a football stadium. I'm really looking forward to see the pictures of this stadium and the players inside of them. It looked really good at the ESL 1, the Dota tournament in Frankfurt, Germany. I don't know if you saw that, but the pictures were pretty amazing, and so was the atmosphere. So I'm looking forward to see that kind of environment for Warcraft 3 players. So first creep set, Ring of Protection +2 for Romantic. Yumiko found a Circle of Nobility, of course the better item for the early game, a bit more experience. Hit points and mana, of course, and a bit more damage as well, but for an Archmage that's not that important. I think the mana counts here more. Both with the identical building placement and building order and stuff, so not much to talk about here. I think Yumiko is the favorite in this game. I know he's more into organizing games and stuff and not playing that much lately, but yeah, let's see how good he still is. As I said before, I don't know the playstyle of Romantic. This is the first game I see of him. I don't know if he competes in Zodiac Cups and stuff, or is he just a regional Chinese player. Call to arms being used by Yumiko to fight away the Archmage. A nice surround here, okay. He's still in a very good shape, I think. First blood on Ancient Isles here, level 2.5 already on Yumiko's Archmage. Romantic a bit behind here. Both very equal on the tech. Also Yumiko here a bit favored on the tech, but now we see some nice little micro fights with the first water elementals and footmans, but this is pretty equal overall, so no game deciding actions will take place here. Just to prevent the other player from creeping a lot and reach level 3 very early. So the chat seems to be okay. The overlay is wrong. Let me check that for a second. Oh yeah, it's way too big. I'll fix that, and then we can head right into the game again. So this is better. I want the best viewing experience for you guys, so if something's wrong, just tell me. Romantic is down 2 footmen here, so Yumiko can add a lot of pressure on the Archmage right now. He's losing a few hit points, but nothing dramatical. Maybe Yumiko going for the Boots of Speed now? No.
player's forces are under attack.
Not in the mood for some shopping. But yeah, we'll see. Romantic with good micro to drag away. Oh, close to a surround here. Well, no big items. At least here. Now he's going for the boots. Maybe his girlfriend interfered. Man, Yumi, you have to get some boots for me. And for the Archmage as well. So Yumiko again with a bit of pressure. That's the last water elemental for Romantic right here. Tech is done. Arcane Sanctums, of course. Mountain King as a second hero. No second. What's the name of this fucking building? Arcane Sanctum. Oh, I said fuck. I won't do that again. Romantic's going for a Panda and Brewmaster. That can be a very effective hero if he's able to go behind the first enemy line to if he's able to evade the spellbreakers and stuff, and if he can reach the casters with his Breath of Fire, he can do a lot of damage. But I think overall the Mountain King is the better choice because of the hero focus and disable and stuff. Oh, he uses his first Breath of Fire to kill that water elemental. Okay, it's free XP, so whatever. Yumiko going for the big spot here at the Red Drake. Has a pretty good experience and a pretty nice item as well. No creep jack by Romantic here, creeping slightly more little spot for his Panda and reaching level 3 with his Archmage here. Yumiko not on level 3 also. And this takes some time here, but the Mountain King approaches, so I think he'll be fine with everything. He could have bought a Forest Troll Berserker to get this creep spot off more fast, but Scorch Bone Chimes, okay, that's 200 gold for him. He has no melee units, so whatever. First, Priests appear, the Adept upgrade also, and we see the same tactics here for Romantic. Very early Magic Sentry. I don't know what's that for. Maybe Yumiko is known for invisible something something. I don't know that. First red spot for Yumiko right now, and he found healing wards. That's very good for creeping though, but usually in a fight it gets killed very quickly, so that won't decide the game, I think. Level 2 for the Mountain King very early on. Panda and Brewmaster reached level 2 also, but Romantic is not that fast in creeping compared to Yumiko. He's always one step behind his opponent. But one find can turn everything around here. Oh, expansion for Romantic. Maybe Yumiko is doing the same. Yeah, he called the militia to do so, builds up the first tower, so yeah, that's a perfect mirror match. The next Boots of Speed for Yumiko here. I don't know if he should creep with the Archmage. Okay, he reaches level 3 with the Mountain King no matter what, so that doesn't matter.
Player's forces are under attack.
Now that mercenary creep spot for Romantic, maybe he finds a better item. That could give him a slight favor in the next fight, or in the upcoming fights. Because as I said, these Scorch Bone Chimes are not good in the human mirror. Usually they're not good for human anyhow. Maybe if they play knights, but you see that very rarely. If you know the scores of the games, please don't spoil them, because I think there are a lot of viewers on the stream who don't know the results. So that would be pretty cool of you. But of Giant Strength, it's a pretty cool item for a Panda and Brewmaster, especially against the Mountain King, because he will get focused anyhow. Nice clap here, stunning all the casters back there, and Romantic has to TP out. And he doesn't TP to his expo, so he won't defend it. It takes Yumiko a while to kill it, but I don't understand that move. Maybe he panicked a bit and double-clicked the TP. And so he landed in his main base. Oh, nice clap again. So no bash for the Mountain King. That's pretty uncommon. Well, yeah, the expansion doesn't pay off at all. Yumiko now has the economical advantage. And Romantic is doing nothing to defend his expansion. What the fuck? That cost him like 500 gold or something? And he just let it die. Big step here for Yumiko. Is he buying something there? No. 3 breakers for Romantic. Not a single spell breaker for Yumiko. That's weird. Usually you see big breaker wars in Human Mirror. And now Yumiko is going to defend his expansion. First Breath of Fire just went in there. Oh, we get an Ogre Mauler and a Berserker now, so he has at least one big tank in the front. And he has a nice positioning here with a good choke between the Town Hall and the woods. Again, a nice clap here. Everything is slowed and stunned and stuff. But that Breath of Fire wasn't bad either. First Scroll of Healing used by Yumiko. But it's looking good for him, I'd say. Next Breath of Fire hitting all the footmen. But that Breath of Fire looked kinda weak to me. In damage-wise. Level 4 Archmage now. This is looking pretty good for Yumiko. Perfect positioning in the fights, yeah. And he has 20 food advantage and the expo in the back. Oh my. Poor Romantic. But as I said, he's not very known, at least outside of China. So Yumiko was the favorite here, and that's no big surprise that he struggles a bit in this Human Mirror. Now the first breakers for Yumiko as well. And the next fight. That Breath of Fire was whack. First Stormbolt hitting the Panda. He's trying to reach the casters, but there's no way to go through that blocker line of the Mountain King and the Spellbreakers. Now here's the chance, but it's again not hitting much. Next Stormbolt. He has a potion of invulnerability, so that shouldn't be a problem to get away alive. Oh, there will be the next Stormbolt very, very soon. Not enough mana right now. Now a bash would be nice. A lot of red units in Romantic's army, so this is looking pretty good for Yumiko. I don't know how Romantic can turn this without an expansion. Well, maybe a Ultimate of the Panda and Brewmaster could turn this around, but not big chances here. Even the unit tags are better for Yumiko with 1-1 versus 0-0, so yeah. Once again, guys in the chat, please don't spoil the results. A lot of the other guys don't know them. Next focus on the Panda and Brewmaster. Still, I think he's lacking the bash a bit. Focus fire on the Ogre Maul. It does a lot of damage against the Spellbreakers, but now he's out of the game, so not much to worry about now. Aside from the 76 supply of Yumiko. Level 4 now for the Mountain King. Still no mana. All getting burned by the Spellbreakers, but he doesn't need a Stormbolt right now. He has his units. He has a lot of damage output from the Breakers. Nice heal ward. No way for Romantic to reach it, except moving his Archmage close to it. Well, but Yumiko can't decide the game yet. But he can fall back a bit, maybe buy a Scroll of Healing or something. He has a lot of gold. Oh, no. GG by Yumiko! by Romantic. So this that game was pretty boring, I'd say. But whatever, I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of great games in this qualifier. So let's head right into the next game, the second game of this best of 3. It's on Crystal Kingdom. Just have to set up my Warcraft again. Just takes a minute or something. Oh yeah, I didn't say that. I'm not Philly. I'm Neo. Philly had to do some stuff, so I jumped in. Some important stuff, I'd say. But Philly will cast tomorrow, so to all the Philly fans out there, don't cry. I hope I'll suit you as well. Okay, so everything is set up, and we can just start the game. I have to fast forward a bit because the first minute and a half is quite boring in Human Mirror. So yeah, let's cast this game. I hope it's a bit more exciting than the one on Ancient Isles. We have Crystal Kingdom, as I said before, Romantic in the top left, and Yumiko in the bottom right. I spoke to Yumiko some weeks ago. I don't know exactly why, I should admit, but even though he used Google Translator a lot, he's a very nice guy and always wanted to help. I think he said like 20 times, if I can set up you with something, then just ask me. I'll do you any favor you want. So, pretty cool guy, that Yumiko. Well, double Archmage once again, and I think both players know the map very well because I think it's pretty common in China to play Crystal Kingdom, and they'll head for the exact same creep spot. This is obviously the primary creep spot for the human players. With some militia support, you can creep the Tusker Warrior pretty easily and get a Observer Ward and a nice item. Peril of Fatality, that's not bad. What does Romantic get? Ring of Protection plus 3. I think the parry up is better. It's just 150 hit points, so it's very good, especially in the early game. So Romantic can't add a lot of pressure with the water elementals on the Archmage. So again, slight advantage for Yumiko here.
Forces are under attack.
I like the ice rock chunks, but I think no one uses it at the moment. Yeah, guys, it's the last WEC qualifier for Chinese player will advance to the grand finals, and we'll show you the first two who advanced today. We'll show the winner bracket today and the loser bracket tomorrow. Same time again, but we'll talk about that a bit later, I guess. And on Thursday, we'll have a German cast with the next episode of the best 100 replays of all time. I don't know who's gonna cast that. Maybe me, with some other guy. But we have a great game on Thursday. A very famous game, at least in the German scene. So don't miss it. Class of attack for Yumiko here, and the boots. He got the boots. Romantic was heading for the boots as well, I think. At least it looked like it. But Yumiko was faster once again. Sentry wards are a great item for map control, if he uses them correctly, but I think you will. Oops. Little hiccup here. Where'd that come from? Tier 2 techs on their way. Yumiko with an arcane tower. Romantic a bit more defensive and built that a bit earlier. Well, I think these footman, militia, water elemental skirmishes are not that exciting, but at least funny to look at. Lots of small, squishy units crawling around, but that won't decide the game, though. But Yumiko again, 2 footmen more. So he'll leave the fight as, yeah, the winner probably. No level 3. No experience advantages right now. Tech advantage for Yumiko. Oh, by far. I think that's why he built the Arcane Tower a bit later, to be able to tech a bit earlier. Man, Romantic is not lucky with his items, except for the Sentry Wards, but he didn't use it so far. I saw some human mirrors that were pretty exciting, but not in the early game, and not if both players go for Spirit Breakers, Spell Breakers, I'm sorry. These Dota names, man, confuse me all the time. But if you have, for example, Knight's Mortars against Breaker Caster, that's pretty cool to look at. Or Human Tier 3 versus Human Tier 2. That's always cool. But yeah, it is probably in general the most boring matchup. But yeah, the micro fights are always cool to see. Slight advantage for Romantic here with the level 3 on his Archmage, the level 2 Water Elemental. Oopala. We see a lot of humans lately, don't we? I see humans all the time, man. We need more undead. And probably more Night Elf too. I think Zushi is the last surviving Night Elf, isn't it right? I'm not sure about that, but at least in China I don't know a better Night Elf player. Okay, Panda and Brewmaster here again for Romantic. I think he likes the Breath of Fire. It is cool, but yeah, you have to be very good to get in the right position to do the amount of damage you need. Mountain King second again for Yumiko. I think it's the better choice, but Romantic can fight him off and kill that Man Tower or whatever his name is. When of Illusion, he he found one in Ancient Isle too. So this fight looks slightly better for Romantic here. No expansions up yet. The creep spots are very hard, so that takes a while. You can do it on tier 1 with militia support, but not on Human Mirror, I guess. Lots of priests coming out of the base of Yumiko, and here's the militia. Or as Todd would say, the police. But same here, lots of priests to heal up the blocker line, which contains obviously the footmen. He uses his illusion to scout. I think he wants to know if Yumiko is going for the expansion as well, and he does. So the next fight will take a while, I think. Oh, nice! He has a sentry ward at the probably best position possible. So he immediately knows of the expansion. And now Romantic can add a little pressure to get up his expansion safely.
Town is under siege.
But he's heading for the creep spot. Scroll of the Beast, that's okay. No, it's not. The breakers steal it, so he has to sell it. Same creep spot here for Yumiko. He drags away his Archmage, so the Mountain King gets more XP. And he finds Potion of Greater Mana. That's obviously one of the 2 best possible items here. The Archmage goes instantly for a harassment with the Water Elementals, attacking the tower and the footmen. Pretty nice move here by Yumiko. I think Romantic had the chance to attack the expansion of Yumiko, but he went for the creep. I think that was a bit of a poor decision by him. Yeah, and Yumiko did all the things right Level 2 and 3/4, I'd say, for his Mountain King. And the Expo is up and safe and running.
Attack.
Ooh, creep check now. Maybe the chance for Romantic to get back in this game. Oh, that's... Yeah, it's okay now, because there is only one Spellbreaker. But usually you want to hit the Priest with the Breath of Fire. Level 3 now for the Mountain King. Romantic can't do shit here. The positioning of Yumiko was very good, and now Romantic is going for the expansion. 2 Arcane Tower up already. No Guard Tower because there's no Lumber Mill, I'd say. Yeah. The Blacksmith now for Yumiko, so he can upgrade his breakers. No Spirit Breaker yet for Romantic. Here they come. Yeah, that's like the cliche Human Mirror best of 3 right here. Oh, we see the Magnetar Warrior. That's pretty cool. Because he does additional damage to the breakers and he can tank a lot. So it's always good to have a Magnetar Warrior in your army. Or an Ogre Warrior, whatever. So here's the next fight. The Panda is lurking a bit, but he has to take a long road. Yumiko is retreating. I think he'll wait until his Expo pays off, and then upgrade his breakers a bit and produce more raiders. Both players on 64 and 66 supply. That's not the big difference here. But again, a creep jack. This time by Yumiko. And I think he'll get that Ice Troll Warrior now. Good timing again. Both players with a Magnetar Warrior. And he's going for Clap again, no bash. I haven't seen that before in Human Mirror, I think. He spams it a lot, I think he likes it. Yeah, the battle for the Ice Troll Warlord and the item. But Yumiko wins the fight for the shop, and now he can buy a Scroll of Healing, and that will benefit a lot in the next fight here. Next Water Elemental summon targeting the Ice Troll Warlord. Not the best decision here. Man, English is hard. Zoe Mask, obviously one of the best items for the Mountain King as well. Yumiko a bit lucky here in his item drops. Double level up for Romantic here, level 3. Panda obviously very important, but I think the first Breath of Fire missed a lot, so again, not the best move by him. Maybe he's a bit nervous as well, because it could be his first big tournament / qualifier for a big tournament. Yumiko is on every map superior in his creeping routes. So he always has higher levels and the better items. Oh, there's an Anchor of Reincarnation! The Mountain King gets it in time! Yes, and now very offensive Town Portal here. Let's see how that's worked out. Stormbolt on the Panda and Brewmaster immediately. He has a Potion of Invulnerability, but used it too late maybe, or just waits for a better timing of it. That Breath of Fire was very, very nice. The Mountain King is in a slight problems here. He has to use his Cloak of Shadows. Very good usage of it. And again, Breath of Fire was not that good. And the breakers are way behind here. Oh, Yumiko has a problem! His Mountain King dies, but he has that Anchor of Reincarnation, so he will be there in like no time. And Romantic loses a lot of units here. Instant clap, man, and now Focus Fire on the Panda and Brewmaster. Will he die? And he dies! TP too late by Romantic, and that's almost GG here. 10 food more for Yumiko, plus no economical advantage, and the heroes may be better too. Yeah, 4-3 against 4-4, and once the Mountain King hits level 5, I think he'll just nuke the Archmage or the Panda and wins the game. Shredder now. Oh yeah, he has a bit wood problems, so Shredder is good.
Players' forces are under attack.
Well, what can Romantic do to win this game? I don't really know. Illyria's Flame of Accuracy could be an item that changes the game a bit. 10% more damage on every single unit except the Footies and the Panda. So that's a big advantage for him right now. But Yumiko won every single fight in this best of 3 so far. So it's pretty hard for him. But whatever. Where's the item? Oh, Mana Stone. What the fuck? This Mountain King is insane. Such a high mana regeneration.
A town is under siege.
So he has the Sobi Mask, the Mana Stone, and the Archmage Aura. He can spam his spells like crazy. And now Yumiko going for the kill as well, attacking the expansion of Romantic, and I think there's nothing he can do against it. But Romantic, he's doing the same thing, killing the towers right now and going straight for the Town Hall. Who's faster? Level 5 for the Archmage. He can TP, but he will. But I don't know if that's the correct decision, because the Town Hall will fall no matter what. And here's the Town Portal by Romantic. So very good decision by Romantic to stay in the fight or continue his attack on the expansion. And a poor decision by Yumiko to Town Portal there. So at least this game is a bit more exciting than the first map. I say it again, this tournament is double elimination, so if Romantic loses here, he'll drop to the losers bracket. Oh, we have the first Mortar team. I totally didn't see that. It's obviously very good against the casters. Stormbolt on the Archmage. He can do a lot of damage now with his breakers, burning a lot of mana, and the feedback, of course, does a very good job. So Yumiko once again superior in a fight. Oh, the Mortar team survives. Building up that expansion again, and now I think Yumiko should go for the kill. Okay, he does, with some footmen and the Water Elemental, so he can kill that off. Fight here! Focus fire on the Archmage, and a clap kills the Archmage by Romantic, so there's no way he can win this game without the Archmage. That usage of clap, man. Look at the mana regeneration. It's insane. Okay, it's just the Sobi Mask now, because he uses his Mana Stone. Well, to be honest, Romantic has no chance in this game. Not on the first map, and now not on the second map. But he did a good move for the Expo here. That granted him... okay, I can see it now. Oops, what's going on here? He's just running away all the time. He didn't search for a fight, and he didn't add pressure when he had the time to do it. So yeah. But well deserved win by Yumiko here. So it's 2-0, and Yumiko advances to a final in this qualifier, and he will face either Elegant or Fly, and I'm very excited about that. Best of 3 that's coming up next, but I'm going into a short commercial break to set up the next game and drink a bit of water, and yeah.